For the PlayStation 2, I picked up Clock Tower 3, which, I saw this for like weeks. I saw this at the GameStop for $3.99, and I was just like, I don't know. And I never went to YouTube, looked at any videos, and I finally just said, you know what, screw it. It's intriguing me. I want to play it, and I got it, went home, played it, and it's very different. It's a survival horror, but you don't get guns or anything like that. It's more of like a mystery survival horror kind of thing. It's really weird, and yeah, I really like it. It's very intriguing. It keeps you wondering and chugging through it. It's very cool. I'm gonna have to track down the other Clock Tower games and give them a try. And next, I got Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. In my opinion, one of the last amazingly good Tenchu. Like Tenchu 1, 2, and then this are like the last of them. But the other ones aren't bad. The other ones aren't too bad. But Wrath of Heaven, I remember originally getting this for the Xbox, and it wasn't called Wrath of Heaven, but it was the same game. It was, I think, Return to Darkness or something. But anyway, really good. I've always been a fan. Since I remember going out and getting Tenchu when it was first released for the PlayStation 1 back in the day, and I've just been a fan of the series ever since. Actually, that's what got me into the whole stealthy, creep around kind of thing. And next I got Tenchu Fatal Shadows. Heard about this, and I remember reading in the magazine that it got terrible reviews. It was bad and horrible and blah blah blah. And I played it, and it's not, like I said, it's not as good as Wrath of Heaven or the other ones, but it's not bad. I mean, come on now, give it a break. I've played worse games than this. It wasn't that bad. I didn't really care for the storyline. The storyline was kind of whatever, but it's still a Tenchu game, still pretty cool. And then let's see. Next, I got, like I said, I'm in a racing mood here lately. Gran Turismo 4, and so far I really like it. It's still not as good as 2 in my opinion. I don't know what my problem is, but I haven't played too much of it, so maybe it'll change. Like I just got this at the flea market for $3, I think, and I just started playing it, so I don't have too much to say on it. I really, for a PS2 game, the cars look amazing. They really outdid themselves on it in that regard. And next, when I got the Gran Turismo game, I got this as well for like $3, I think. I got Dragon Ball Z Budokai, the first one. The very first one. Like, I originally had this, but I was stupid and traded all my games. And I had a mountain of games. It would be retarded to show that I, over the years, traded in and all this and that. And I really kicked myself in the ass for it now. But this is the first in the Budokai series, before they even had the cell shading. I remember in 2, when 2 was coming out, and the cell shading thing was like this, oh my god, it looks like the cartoon thing, and this is before that. They did re-release this with the cell shading graphics, and I do want to get that too, just because I think it's neat to see the 2 different versions of the game. This is the one without it, when it was first released, and man, what a big deal this was. Like, I know most people are like, oh, who gives a shit, it's Dragon Ball Z, but you gotta understand, like, there weren't any Dragon Ball Z fighting games that were worth a shit, that were any good back in the day. When this first came out, this is like the first solid one that you could play. It was really, really good. This is, I mean, like I said, I remember being into Dragon Ball Z since like middle school, and the only ones I ever saw was like Ultimate Battle 22, which was a joke, and Dragon Ball GT for the PlayStation as well, which really wasn't that good either. It was okay. Like, none of them were ever that good. The good ones were on the Super Nintendo, and they were only in Japan. So to finally get one in America that was really good, I mean, this is what launched the whole series. Now that there's like a dime a dozen of them. So alright, I'm gonna stop gushing over it. Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball Z. I'm a huge fan. So cool. And next, got a little mini stack of Nintendo games here. This is the last of my pickups. And remember, this is over a couple months. I don't just go out and buy this stuff like in a week. I'm poor. I don't have that much money. First, I found these 3 at a Goodwill. They were like $3 each. The first one is Contra. for the NES. And the first Contra game I ever played was the Contra Hard Corps for the Sega Genesis. I never played the one on the NES, so it was pretty cool and quite challenging to go through and play this game. And next I got Castlevania, the first one for NES. I've never played this ever. I've never played it, and it was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was very cool. It was a lot of fun for a Nintendo game. I enjoyed playing this. This was another one that I put in just to test the cart and ended up playing it for a couple hours. Very good game. Next, I got, this is all together, all three. I got Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, and not as good as the first one. I don't know what it is. I really didn't like it. I didn't like the day-night thing and I don't know. It really wasn't that fun. I remember I played it for a little bit and then I just turned it off. I didn't really get into that one. And then next I got Life Force, which is so funny. Like, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I thought, for some retarded reason, I thought this was a Contra game, like part of the Contra series or whatever. And I was like freaking out in the store. I was like, "Oh, cool, Contra game!" No, it's I put it in and it's like a little shooter thing, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" But yeah, Life Force, not bad. I suck so bad at those arcade shooters. They're fun, but I'm terrible at them. Absolutely terrible. But it's still a good game, though. I like it. Then next, I found these at the flea market. Also, The Punisher. This is actually a really fun game. I remember this same thing. I put this one in and ended up playing it for hours. And I did a review for it. So go check that out if you want to. It's an on-rails shooter, which I didn't even think was possible on the NES, and a good one. A very fluid, cool on-rails shooter, a lot of fun. The only complaint I have about this is that there's no music, which I don't understand why they would do that. I don't know. But yeah, no music, but the game's good, so. Then next, next and last, actually, I got the original Mario Brothers, the arcade, which, I didn't know this was an arcade game. Like an actual arcade game or whatever. Like, I didn't even know it was on, like, the Atari or any of this. I thought, when I first played this, it was on the Super Mario All-Stars cart, and I thought it was just some kind of, like, bonus game they tacked on to it back in the day. Me and my brother used to play it all the time. And, I didn't know it was an actual, like, game. So, it was kind of cool. I have to go back and see. My only complaint with this is that you can't just jump. You have to run and jump. You can't just, like, jump and then hold over and jump over. Like, you have to be running to jump over. It's weird. I don't know. I don't remember that in the Super Nintendo version of it. But I still like it. It doesn't look bad either. For a Nintendo game, it actually looks pretty good. So, yeah, there you have it. My pickups over the few months here. Things have been crazy with school. I'm almost done, thank God. And have some more time to do the reviews that I really want to do. I'm still trying to do the damn Fear 2 review, and I really want to do Alice and Persona 3, The Legend of Dragoon. There's a bunch that I want to review because I really like them, and I want to talk about them. But hopefully I'll get to it here soon. So here's a video. I hope you like it. Comment and subscribe if you want, and thank you for watching. See you later.